Hey guys, welcome back to Vancouver Gamers, and today we'll be looking at a game called Colosseum. Colosseum is a family strategy game where each player controls their own Colosseum. The player with the most spectator points at the end of the game wins. Colosseum can support with 3 to 5 players, and each game runs about 60 to 90 minutes to play. Some of the board game mechanics are trading, bidding, and set collection. So why don't we take a closer look at some of the pieces you'll be getting, as well as the box. Alright, so we're going to start off with the cover here, and this is a hit or miss, depending if you like the cover. If you look closely, this cover has a glossy finish to it, and some people either hate or love this kind of box. They hate it because it's different. It's not like the other Days of Wonder games, and the texture is just not what they're expecting. Some people love it because it's good, it protects against the rain, it will last you for a lifetime, and the artwork is pretty good. So personal preference really. I'm more on the hate it side. I'd like something more with texture and not gloss to it. We'll move on to the instruction booklet, and it's very nice. First page, how to set up the game. I think this is wonderful. More booklets should have this included. I think it's crucial to the setup of the game and the learning curve of the game. Next are the player boards, which are really vanilla, really. Just show you how to play the game as well as some of the additional information on the back. Moving on, it's the insert. The pieces are wonderful. It's really snug inside. If you take a look at some of these pieces, they're really nice, very detailed. This is the Emperor, by the way. The dice that are included are very nice as well. Emperor metal is very nice. I would say that you are getting your bang for your buck with this board game. And lastly, we'll look at the board, and it's just absolutely huge. So I'll swing the camera over just to get a look of the entire thing. This thing is so big, it's wonderful, it's very artistic, and I think it's a good addition to what you are paying for when you're buying this game. So yeah, that is Colosseum inside the box, and we are going to take a look at a 3-player game. Alright, so we're going to take a look at a 3-player game. And remember, I'm not going to talk about every rule in the game. I'm just going to give you a quick overview of how the game is played, just to give you a sense of what you're getting into. So we are going to be orange, and this is our Colosseum right here. We're going to be playing against red and playing against purple. At the beginning of the game, each player will have a chance to upgrade their Colosseum. This is sort of like making your Colosseum better, more beautiful. So some of the things you can do is you can upgrade your Colosseum like this and add another extension to it. Maybe you don't want to do that, and maybe you want to get yourself some season tickets, which will give you more bonus points or more spectator points. Or you can buy yourself a new ticket. And tickets are really important because that's what's going to give you the bulk of your spectator points. Next phase is the bidding phase. And this is the phase where Colosseum owners are going to look for the equipment, the pieces, the kind of people they want in their show. And these in the middle are the markets. So every player is going to get a chance to bid for one of these markets here, and the minimum bid is 8. And if you look at some of these, this is the gladiator that you can be bidding for, the horse, or you can be bidding for a torch. So these are required for you to complete your ticket. And if you see in the lower left-hand side of the ticket is how many points you'll be getting. And if you're missing any of them, you get the next number there. After that, each player gets a chance to trade their tiles away. So perhaps you've stocked up on a lot of cages and you don't want these. Well, you can have a phase where you want to trade for someone else's gladiator, or perhaps their comedians or their priests. After that's done, everyone gets the chance to influence the nobles. Now, that's what the pieces were I showed you earlier about the Emperor. Every player will have a chance to roll a die, and they get to influence the nobles. So I've rolled a 2 here. So I get to choose one of the nobles to move clockwise. Now, this one right here, it's pretty close to my Colosseum, so I'm going to move him into my Colosseum. And that makes most sense because at the end of each turn, every noble that's in your Colosseum gives you more bonus points. Now the yellow ones give you additional 3 bonus points. The blue ones give you 5 bonus points, and the emperors give you 7. There's only one actually. So the emperor gives you 7 bonus points, which is just absolutely crucial. And finally, when that's done, everyone gets the chance to produce what's on their ticket. So if I have everything that's on here, so 3 gladiators, 3 horses, 3 chariots, and a torch, or sorry, that is a vase, I'll get 32 spectator points. So, Colosseum, it's a good game. The pieces that you'll get in this game are really nice, they're really detailed, and the artwork is gorgeous as well. The theme of the board game, it works really, really well. You are a owner of a Colosseum, and you're looking for people and equipment and assets that can just help your show get going and to attract more spectators. And at the same time, you are trying to sly your way into deals with other Colosseum owners, trying to get their pieces and their assets, and trying to get rid of assets that you don't want yourself. So thematically, it works really well. The only downside I have to this game is that it's 60 to 90 minutes, so that's the same length of a movie. But really, 69 minutes is an average length for a strategy board game like this one. The other downside I have is also the fact that the game mechanics are kind of too dependent on players' personalities. The bidding and the trading of this game makes the game just so dependent on players, so that if you play with the same people all the time, you're bound to get the same games, the same style of games over and over again. So this game is really rewarding if you play with new players every so often, but if you play with the same people all the time, you're going to get the same games. Altogether, the game is good, the theme works really well, and the artwork is nice. And if you can find it for $40 to $45, then you're really in luck. I got mine for $25 off Craigslist, so if you can beat that, hey, shoot me an email. So yeah, that's the game. I hope you go out and look for it. And so until then, my name is Justin, and I am one of many Vancouver gamers.